Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Evans now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give it to him again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the shotgun, Howell. That throw finds Komet. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Howell again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast. To throw again, it's Howell. Brought in right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he takes the return out of bounds. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working from the pistol. Howell. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the Steelers going for the dime look on third down. Howell from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A give now from the gun. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Cooper DeJean with the stop. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the 41. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Defense showing blitz. Howell escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throwing on third, Howell. Completed here to Komet. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Back to throw. Here's Howell. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Howell now on 3rd and goal. Hits his running back. And in for the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
At the 33-yard
Viking
line.
18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Street. 7 Pirates. Huh.
To the air, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Check Bobcat. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them...
Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 42. That one's cut along the left sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. Ford running to the right. And they had that one contained right at the line. Cooper DeJean with the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Powell out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He's got London left side. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Let's go.
And the shotgun, Howell. They connect for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Here we go, set.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
They'll throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Last 19. Go.
One final shot before halftime. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Got it. Ready.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion. Running left, here's Ford. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
18 guard. 18 guard. Hey. Hey. Back there. Hey. Go.
Another one for Ford. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready. Back 60.
Rush coming for Howell. He's got the hook up to Atwell. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 ring. 70 ring. Jack Panther. Hey, smash.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Working from the pistol. Howell. On the move. Headed right. He's on the move. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Ford straight ahead. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Howell from the gun. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Complete out to the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Let's go now.
They're going for this. Pass caught by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Go.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Check.
Complete out to the right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
At the 39-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Ready? Buffalo 18. No street.
Slot man motioned over.
18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
3rd down from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Bronco 80.
They'll try and throw it here. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Steelers have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Lion, go!
Hand off to the back. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Has the connection to Odunze. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
18, rush, 18, rush.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Check smash, check smash. Mustang 19.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
18 card.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
19 Tiger.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Howell off to play action. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Back-to-back carries here. And he cuts it back right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Howell touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Big alert. Big alert. Go check. Go check.
Give now to the running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's the Steelers' 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play.
Let's go now. Hup.
They go play action on 1st. He shovels this one forward. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Howell out of the shotgun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Howell throwing for it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. They're out and set. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60. Set up.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set up.
They'll come out throwing. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be second down. Now a give left side. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
Buffalo 18.
7.
Street, street. Pioneer. Go.
Throw on third down. Throw caught at the 6. And this is down all the way to the 3. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Set. Hey, smash Bronco. Hut.
They'll try and punch it in. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Let's go.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Roll, roll, roll.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Running for it again. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it! All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I could hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest, is going to win. And my goodness gracious, you just recovered an onside kick. So play this game to the final second.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hut, hut.
On first down, they'll run. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Set, go.
2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and we practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
79 Bronco. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Get hurt.
Looking to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Ready. Panther Street. Panther Street. Go.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope. Early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Komet brings it in. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. Cut at the 10-yard line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Evans now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Okay, ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Setting up the screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Say, hey. Warrior 70.
Looking for a throw here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Big Lion. Go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.